Anhui Tourism never imagined that a stray dog would end up teaching their own staff such a profound lesson. When he was struck by a vehicle and landed in the bushes, he didn't struggle or make a sound because he knew he wouldn't live much longer. But he didn't expect that instead of death, he would be met with a citywide relay of rescue. He was a stray dog with no breed, no collar, and not even a home in the true sense. He wandered near the Xuancheng High-Speed Railway Station for years, surviving on scraps from taxi drivers. Surviving. Everyone gave him a name that was both decent and a bit heartbreaking. He was gentle and well-behaved, clocking in every day at the busy station. Whenever he saw a driver, he would wag his tail to show affection, healing those working in the wind and rain with his clumsy kindness. Over time, this homeless dog became the beloved station master Huang to the taxi drivers. But you never know if tomorrow or an accident will come first. That day, Station Master Huang was hit by a car, suffering severe fractures in 3 legs and falling heavily into the grass. He was in too much pain to stand, completely losing control, but he did not cry out. Years of wandering had taught him the cruel rules of survival. A stray dog crying out is pointless, as howling only brings more trouble, so he simply lay there in total despair, waiting in silence. Exhausted, he waited for the final judgment of death, waiting to be silently erased from this city like countless other stray animals, but he underestimated his own importance in this city. The first to notice something was wrong were the taxi drivers who were always out and about in all kinds of weather. When news of Station Master Huang's disappearance spread, drivers who usually raced for fares suddenly cut their engines and stopped working. They searched the roads around the high-speed rail station anxiously until they found him dying in the weeds. The most heartbreaking part wasn't the blood or wounds, but that even though he was shaking from pain, he tried his best to wag his tail when he saw those familiar faces. When professional rescuers arrived, they were afraid to approach him because of his size and the defensive nature caused by his agony. Just then, a driver did not hesitate for a second, rushing forward to use his calloused hands, worn from years of driving, to lift him as carefully as if he were his own child, gently helping Huang inside. If the story had simply ended there, it might have been just a common act of mercy, but what truly pushed this emotion to its peak and made our souls tremble was a piece of paper that appeared when the rescuers were preparing to take Station Master Huang to the hospital. A driver handed over a crumpled piece of white paper which had no flowery words, only dense lists of license plate numbers followed by amounts 20, 30, 50. In today's world where ride-hailing is popular and the taxi industry is struggling, these few dozen dollars might be what a driver earned after staying up late for 2 hours of blood and sweat. At the animal hospital, the cruelty of reality hit everyone hard again. 3 legs were severely broken, requiring immediate surgery, and the high $10,000 treatment cost made the air freeze. $10,000 to save a stray dog. Is it worth it, if you ask this? If this were posted on the internet, it might trigger countless rational calculations and endless arguments, but at this pet hospital, not a single person suggested giving up on the dog. More and more taxi drivers arrived from all corners of the city to help raise money, and this pure, selfless kindness eventually deeply moved it, but instead directly reduced the surgery cost by more than half because the doctors saw more than just a dog's bill. They saw the dazzling way working-class people pieced together their kindness. Outside the operating room, none were the legal owners of Station Master Huang, yet all were desperate to save him. They waited anxiously outside like they were waiting for a brother who had faced life and death with them. Finally, the surgery ended and 3 broken legs were fixed. Station Master Huang was snatched back from death. Still groggy, he may never understand why wagging his tail on tired evenings earned him such devotion. Why it would earn him such a desperate rescue from so many people. Everyone is searching for where a city's true essence lies. Is it in the towering skyscrapers or the shimmering neon night? A stray dog's story provides the most shocking answer. A city's warmth is never just the scenery in a lens or empty words in a promo. It hides in the tolerance of the streets and on that crumpled paper filled with license plates. It hides in the instinct of every ordinary person to reach out to the weak, even when they are in the mud. If you pass by the Xuancheng High-Speed Railway Station one day and see a little yellow dog that might be a bit lame and dirty, please don't drive it away, because that is a fairy tale written by the whole city with kindness and tenderness.